Hello everyone and welcome back to our channel. We are Millennial Mom. If you don't know who is who, I'm Millennial. This is Mom. Hello everyone. Welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, I'm Mom or Kay from Millennial Mom, and today we're going to talk about Happily Ever After Season 8, Episode 2, The Princess and the Pea Brain. Now, who do you think they're talking about this episode, or pretty much probably more than likely the whole season? All right, so if you are new here, please consider subscribing to the channel. Don't forget to hit that like button, whether you're live or on the replay. I really appreciate that. Leave me your comments so I know what you thought about the couples who are participating on this episode and the season of Happily Ever After. I know a lot of times they can repeat couples, but I'm glad, at least for this season, it's mainly the couples who are in from the 90-day tell-all, not one from years and years and years ago, except I still haven't seen the clips with Michael and Angela. I mean, they're touted to be on this season, and with all the things going on behind the scenes, who knows? Maybe they scrapped them. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. We'll find out together if they make it on to this season. And to be honest, I can do without them. I really, truly can. We have enough drama. I mean, they're not as, to the drama like Michael and Angela, but we have enough drama and crying and carrying on and all the theatrics with Gino and Jasmine. So we really don't need more of that. But that's just me. I mean, we have people on here. I'm sure some couples we like, some we don't really like, some we care for, some we don't care for. So, we all have our own difference of opinion, and that is okay over here. Now, also too, if your loved ones, someone you know, anybody under the umbrella that lives in the Baltimore region, I hope that your family, loved ones, friends, whoever is safe. I know there's people that they're still looking for, so thoughts and prayers out to that. And also this week or last week, rolling into this week, there's been a lot of different celebrities, different dignitaries come out with health conditions, medical diagnosis of cancer, and cancer clearly must be on the rise they said like a younger generation, because normally it's associated with people who are older, like 50, 60 plus, but it seems like more people 40 and under are being diagnosed. So everyone take care of your health. It's nothing to play with. It's your most precious commodity outside of time. So prayers to everyone that's going through something, whether we know about it, whether it's national news or not. Just want to put it out there for everybody. So anyways, everyone, thank you for joining. I appreciate your time, and we could pretty much roll through this hopefully in an hour or less. Just depends on how we go about the conversation, because there's some couples on here that really the drama, I believe, is going to be coming up in the future episodes, because the episode that came out Sunday, or if you streamed it on Monday, didn't really give a whole lot with the two couples at least for me. So all right, let me see who's here, and then we'll get on with the show. Hello, Sharon. Yes, ma'am. Hey, girl. Hey, to Miss Tamika. Y'all excuse me because I'm about to put on some lotion. I was running behind. Just real quick before I continue on, you know what? I use these glasses to read, right? So I don't have them on a lot, only when I'm doing some work, or if I put them down to wash dishes, watch TV, whatever. So right before I come on live, I put them down. I'm like, oh my gosh, where's my glasses? So I was trying to find them. So I apologize if I was tardy for the party. Okay. So, all right. Miss Mashad, first time here. I hope I'm saying that right. Hello there. Welcome. Hopefully you just subscribe and you'll be leaving your comments. So I really appreciate that. So welcome again. Yes, welcome. So pray for people of Baltimore, not just Baltimore, like I said, whether things make the news or not, just for everybody as unity to come together as one, because there's just way too much. There always has been. Just seems like when you get to a certain point in your life, I guess, seems like there's more and more things happening, at least in the world, not just locally, just, in general. So Anyways, all right. Hey, Phil, foster dog mom. Okay, so on last night's or Sunday's episode, or whenever you streamed it, it was Gino, Jasmine, Nicole and Mahmoud, Big Ed and Liz, Emily and Kobe, Sophie and Rob, and Ashley and Manuel. So you know what? We are going to go ahead and start off with Gino and Jasmine. But let me drop the link first. So if you want to join in, you can. Live. If not, continue on in the chat. That's fine too. And go from there. Let's see. Copy. Ooh, I bet 1,000 today, boy. All right. Paste. All right. So the link is dropped. If you are new here, if you do want to join the panel online, you do not have to show your face. It just, you just turn it says camera on or off. If you don't want to show your face, that's fine. This is for anybody. You can just talk to us that way or go ahead and continue on with the comments. And I see you backstage, but let me go ahead and get this out of the way. Let's just get this out the way. All right, Gino and Jasmine, we're moving past them first. Let me just say, I did not watch the foot fetish part, period, in the story. If you watched it, all right, I wasn't doing it. There's nothing I want to see, all right, especially with them. So, but I will say this, though, that Gino and Jasmine are still at their campground honeymoon, okay? And so they were doing whatever they were doing. I even heard, I skipped past the foot fetish and heard the other conversation. I was like, why? What's that, the NSYNC song or whoever, Backstreet, tell me why. Why? I was thoroughly disgusted. And a lot of times things don't throw me off, but that threw me off. Not interested at all. Okay, so like I said, if you saw it, cool. Talk amongst yourselves. All right. Now, since they're still at that campground, it's just funny to me that the next morning, though, and if you have dogs, that's cool. I got a little 10-pound chihuahua here too. But listen, the dog knows what's up. You don't come in the kitchen. You don't jump on the sofas. You don't do nothing. It's trained around here. No, right? But so Jasmine is kissing her dog all in the mouth and stuff like that. And then, Gino comes up for a kiss and she has the nerve to say to Gino, did you brush your teeth? I almost just came on this live, but like, y'all go, take it over. Okay, because don't do me like that. Don't do me like that. Don't do y'all like that. I promise you I almost did that. I was like, I didn't watch it. The first time I didn't watch it. And on top of that, y'all remember last week I told you a test. They came back all right. Your girl is still stable. Okay, yay me. And that too, right? But don't do the audience like that 90 Day Fiancé, TLC producer, whoever that think that's cute. No, ma'am. No, sir. No, indeed. Okay, did you brush your teeth? All right. So anyway, so like I said, they're still at the campground, whatever. So what, they spend just one night there? That's a honeymoon. Why did they go? They could have took a day trip to the lake, come on back, be comfortable, do whatever you do, shake the sheets, whatever, in the bed. All right. Let me read Sharon and bring y'all upstage because I just couldn't do it. No, Sharon, I can't even read that. I can't even read your comment. I can't even read your comment, Sharon. I like you. I can't even read it because no, ma'am. All right, here we go. Miss Tamika and Devontae, I'm very serious.
Listen.
Y'all would have been doing the lot. I didn't watch it.
Listen, since the Dollar Tree went to $1.25, they started selling Audacity because the audacity to ask him that. Like, did you do that after you did all that with his toes and stuck? Yeah.
Sharon's comment. Y'all look at what she said. I don't even bring that up here. No.
I can't see it.
It says after she licked his feet, Jasmine have several seats.
Yeah.
Anyways, Miss Rashad said I kissed the dog than Gino. I mean, it's okay to kiss your dog, I guess, if that's what you do, but not the way she was like the dog was getting, as my mom would say, get the cheese off your teeth. Like he was like flossing her teeth.
Yeah, that's that WPS.
Capital WPS.
I can do it. I literally I couldn't do it. Go ahead. What y'all think about that? And first of all, that was a one night at the campground. You're not doing me like that. Since we are roughing it at the campground, you didn't get no cabin, you didn't plan ahead, we don't have the best funds. we're gonna stay more than one night, or why did you bring me here?
Mhm. Definitely. So they were either at a KOA or Camp Dearborn, which or Kensington, which they have those campgrounds.
Mhm.
And he definitely could have went out a little bit further and went somewhere, and stayed somewhere nice, even if it was for one night,
Yeah.
Yeah.
whatever. But yeah,
He should have
Mhm.
definitely did glamping.
he can't afford glamping. That's
He
all
could.
he could
Yeah.
afford.
Yeah, because I mean she's spending all the money.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Have a if you can't afford it, have a day trip at the lake. Do different activities,
Yeah.
and don't have me out here in a tent or nothing. That's just me.
I just don't understand why he quit his job. He just his reasons is just dumb. Like to
Gino's
help Jasmine. Why you couldn't go to work and then help her after 5 o'clock?
Exactly.
Fellow foster dog mom says, I watched them all. I don't watch them at all if I can help it. Unfortunately, I didn't skip enough and caught them. Talking about her kids, which is great. I didn't go anywhere without mine. Okay. I just barely cut the cord with mine, and both of mine are grown.
But
So,
how you talking
anyway,
about having a baby and you left too? You
yeah.
left too, but you trying to get pregnant now and your two ain't even over here. That's weird to me. So you
Well,
already trying to start stuff with the kids because they come over here. Look, you got your little American baby. You done forgot all about us.
Mm-hmm.
that's, I believe, I don't know all the statistics, logistics, blah, blah, blah. But once you have that baby here, the baby is a citizen. So they're just not going to deport the baby and you.
Yeah.
Yeah, she got to go, but the baby stay.
Yep. Sharon says Gino done spent all that money on her body. She was lucky to get one day camping. I guess. Anyway, so Gina, after that, we see Jasmine talk with her mom and her sister. Now, I thought it was interesting that her sister kind of like called her out a little bit, like you shouldn't have left here. Especially when she
Hmm.
said, how's the kids and everything? How's Wansay? She said, well, Wansay, that's his name, right? Wansay didn't want to tell you, but he misses you a lot. And, she gets to crying. And I was like, I thought this was team just based off of their conversation, not, people as a whole, because I'm sure there's some exceptions to the rule. But as far as Jasmine goes, I thought this was team get everybody to America.
Mm-mm.
So now the sister is like, she's like, girl, what did you do? And I got these kids.
Right.
So
Right. We should have been over there by now.
I think so. That's what it was giving to me. And so,
Mm-hmm.
her mom has to go through different medical tests to rule out cancer, things like that.
Yeah.
Of course, Jasmine's upset because, she can't be there right now. So then later on, we see Jasmine and Gino driving to the immigration lawyer. She's telling him, I better be able to go back and forth and these kids too. But the lawyer was throwing some shade, wasn't he? I was like,
Did Google tell you that?
and he's spicy. And I was like, that's a lot of free information. He's getting a lot of free information because I'm like, you got to pay for that. So I'm sure, what's the show on TLC? Lifetime, whatever. TLC, probably paid for that, right? So,
Yeah.
but
I did look up that lawyer. He's based out of Novi. I be looking. I'm like, what's his name? Let me see where he at. Yeah,
you
I did look him up.
You froze a little bit. He's out of where?
He's in Novi, the city out here. I did find him.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Gina was like, I just don't like the way he says Panama. I don't like how he says that. Right. But anyways, he's all proud. My wife's here from Panama and you'll be married. So he was like, I did the application process. So, hey, she's here. So it must have worked. So, we mentioned, so Google didn't tell you that. So Gino didn't put the kids on. And, I'm not team Gino, Jasmine, nothing, but you would think you would, with all the money you're spending, you would want it done right? To
Exactly.
consult somebody, because we can all fill out paperwork, but at the same time, you kind of want to like at least get someone's opinion, like, hey, pay the 150, whatever. Say, can you take a look at this?
Mm-hmm.
And see, because this is the process. What's that face for, Devontae?
I feel like he ain't put them kids on there on purpose. He know what he was doing.
You think Okay.
Man, his kids.
And you both y'all made the
Right.
same face. I don't
He
know. I
want
just he didn't know
Jasmine.
what he was
He
doing.
want
Yeah.
Jasmine. He ain't trying to
Because
be
he don't
with
want to
me.
take care of them kids.
Yeah, come on. She know what it is. She know what's up. That's why you came up here by yourself. There's no way I would have left my disabled child.
Fine.
Like, your child is special needs. That's like wild for you to leave your child with special needs.
Exactly.
Even though they with their father, it's
Yeah.
just like, come on. You don't leave. You just don't do that as a mother. I couldn't imagine doing that.
Nope.
I mean, there
Never.
are some mothers and some fathers who are disconnected from their children. There are some.
But she the one. They're my wealth. They my everything. It don't look like it, sweetheart. It look like you focus more on your body. You
Yeah.
focusing more on your body. You wouldn't have got your boobs done and all the extra stuff. You cared about your children.
Yeah. You
Where's
would
the
have used
place
that
for your
money.
kids? When you got a
Exactly.
condo or wherever Gino had, it was a 1 bedroom. So you never had your kids come in there. So what are you talking about? It was you and your sister. Where's your kids at?
Right.
Right. Sharon says Jasmine is selfish. That's
I
true. What?
understand you ain't want to put them on TV. I get that. But it ain't even no extra room. So your
That's
kids
true.
was
Like
never
where were they?
there.
hmm
Yeah,
Like, it's not
They could have
adding
even
up.
been there and not been not been video.
that's true. I of course. In my opinion, I believe Jasmine did all this enhancements, things like that, to come for the green card to bring the family over. That's what it gives to me. You know what I'm saying? Because
hmm
there
Yeah,
are
but I
people like clearly that feel like maybe they don't have the best confidence or whatever, and she's looking at me, like the sugar daddy thing going on. Because
that's
Gino
why.
has admitted before, excuse me, Devontae, Gino has
Hmm.
admitted before that he's paid for dates, so goes to show. I'm sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say, yeah, go figure. We shocked, Gino.
Oh, you're shocked. So, anyways, jumping back real quick, I did see the part where she was holding up the when she was ovulating. I was like, she got to write that down to make you rolled your eyes to sleep. I was like, she's doing
Like
way.
it don't take all that. It
It
take
don't.
one good happy sperm to get through.
That's it. She's like 1 day here, 2 days here, 3 days here. I'm like, girl,
Right,
No,
21 times in a week, lady. Look at here.
no.
You gonna
Gina,
kill Gino. Gino, he gonna overdose on them pills. He ain't supposed to be taking no 3 pills, three,
Exactly.
four, five. You didn't take four pills, girl. What the hell you trying to do?
hmm
even besides
hmm
that, Gino don't have the stamina. Even if the pills are,
No.
he don't have
Yeah,
the
the
stamina.
pills only work for that part. He ain't what you gonna do about his back.
You don't got to have your back into all the time. You know the different ways you could do
I
it.
mean, yeah, but I mean, she gonna kill that man. Four,
Mm,
3, 4 pills. You probably only supposed to take one.
One.
For
Yeah,
3 pills.
that's too
yeah,
much.
that's too much. That's too much. All right, let's move to Big Ed and Liz real quick. They're living together in Arkansas. So I already made a spoiler out about them. I said it
Yeah,
before. Say it again if it's for your
we know.
horn. Okay. Married in 2 months. Liz's daughter Riley. This is the first time that Riley has been on TV because Riley also lives
hmm
with her father. What's up with all these kids living with their father?
Because
Ain't no
all
way.
these, because all these mothers selfish. That's what it is. They trying to catch the big fish.
Right. On this show. I'm talking about on this show. Like, the kids are
Hmm.
some are other places and some aren't. I'm like,
hmm
that's a lot. Hi, Sid. What's it? Okay. Go grandson soccer. Yes.
What we doing?
Okay. So I thought the daughter was cute. What is she, like 7, 8 years old? She's not very old. Or is she like
Mm-mm.
Hmm.
between 7 and 9, maybe?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
so I thought she was cute and everything. And she seemed like she's a cool, go with the flow young lady because the question was asked, because nothing really happened with them except for, they're trying to be like, I guess you want Ed to be not the fun uncle, but stepdad. I'm like, so you should have tried to transition this, in my opinion, before Riley came to spend the summer, right? Because how you going to drop that on her? Oh, this is not Uncle Ed. This is going to be stepdaddy. You know,
Mm-mm.
how does that
Just
work?
confuse that little baby.
And then how he gonna be other than the fun parent if y'all don't grab her, if y'all don't get her with nothing but the summer? I mean, like, what are you
Right,
gonna establish? That girl about what, 8, 7, 8 years old? She know you ain't her daddy.
Right. She's gonna be
right.
like Harpo on the
I'm
color
like, look,
purple.
I'm like, him telling me what to do? You talking about dude that put mayonnaise in it? Man,
That's right. Mayonnaise in his hair. Well, that's not uncommon. It's just the amount he put in his hair.
Mm-hmm.
get the Helmets man out of here. Stop it. Soon as
So
I see him pop on screen, I was like, why he look like Mr. like Eggman from Sonic? Like, no.
stop. Anyway, so they nothing really happened with that. They're just trying to navigate that relationship. Um, I guess they're trying to get into another business. So Ed left his photography business in San Diego to move back home to Arkansas. So Liz is not working because she was like she bought into a restaurant, so she gave that up to
Mm-hmm.
to live somewhere else where she don't have no income. But apparently they've been taking real estate classes and they've passed and looking to establish a business together. But the thing is, they clearly don't have any clients or aren't working with the group or nothing because they're trying to practice their realting skills, if that's the right word, and having her daughter come in and pretend like she's a buyer. I'm like, no. What how does this work?
Right.
Why you didn't ask the friend that you borrowed the lawnmower from?
That too. But I'm just saying, I understand they want to have a business, but how come they didn't, go to a professional for tips or whatever? We could
Mm-hmm.
be filmed or not. I don't know, but not your daughter. I don't. To me, that was like, what's she really gonna say? She's
It
gonna be
was comical.
right. Team her mom, anyways, right? Like, oh well, she's to the point. She'll tell you like it is. She's a kid.
Right.
That's just me. I don't know. Were you gonna say something, Devontae?
No, I just said right.
Okay. So, all right. Well, really, that's it. Again, if you don't know the spoiler, Tamika said she knows. Apparently, they went to Splitsville
Still.
2 months after they got married. So, because they did get married though, so maybe it'll make it to the end of the season. So, all right,
Why
Nicole.
do they keep marrying this? Why do women keep marrying this man and he keep cheating?
Right. You know what? That's right. I was going to say that too. I'm sorry. You're right. They have broken up so many times from jealousy,
Yep.
miscommunication, jealousy, at least 3, 4 times. Been on the other 90 Day, the therapy show. I forgot what it was called.
Mm-hmm.
To
Every
then,
season they on, they break up 3 or 4 times.
yeah. So I don't know what it. Liz says he's matured now. He's 58. If he hasn't matured by now, he's not
Then
going to.
it's yeah, because
And you letting him and you letting Mr. Eggman cheat? Girl, man.
Right. I was right. Who are you cheating with? But there's somebody for everybody. So I really,
He
what I'm
must
saying?
know
There
he know
just
how to
is.
find them. He
So
just know how to find them, I guess.
right, right.
sometimes,
Mm-mm.
sometimes I think too, like if you're on the like particular shows, maybe they think
Mm-hmm.
they'll be the next one up. You know what I'm saying? That's what I
Oh,
think. But that's
try to
just
get some try to get some spinoffs.
Yeah, because
yeah,
he's
because
been on a couple spinoffs, so
Yeah.
he's been
it's
off, yeah.
working.
And he leads with Big Ed. Hey, I'm Big Ed from 90 Day, blah, 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 blah.
Mm-hmm.
So, anyways, all right, Nicole Mahmoud. I'm just ready for this to get going. They already have drama, and they already have drama for next week when we see. But did anyone notice that her hair changed from like the terrible red at LAX to the terrible uh Raggedy Ann red in the confessionals?
Yes,
Right.
Did y'all
yeah.
notice?
The
It went from
whole the
worse to
whole
worser.
right, the whole episode, I was like, when is Chucky gonna get a clue?
Somebody just needs to be like, listen, let me get where I comb at.
Is
Do
it
that.
her or is it a wig? Because I can't
She looks
tell.
like a mannequin.
Look like
She's
a
still a
little
mannequin.
look like what's that corn? Like candy corn. She look like a little candy corn.
That's
That's a little Chucky wig.
Like, why
Phil
you bring him over here? Like why? That man do not look like he like her at all. Yeah.
at all, at all. We
No,
just that season Jay was on. Belle Foster Dog Mom says the father of these 90 Day kids have at least a brain cell and refuse to let their kids be exploited or exposed to these psychos. Well, there it is
that's
right there.
true.
All right. So has anyone been to LAX? Because I've been to LAX. Have anybody been to LAX?
No.
Nope.
Last time I was at LAX was last year. And I'm here to tell you they are always have construction. They can't make it big enough, LAX. And on top of that, sorry if you live in LA. I know the Jasmine show does, but that airport just needs to be torn down, built back up. It's dirty, it's dingy, it's just in the middle of the city. It's hard to get in, hard to get out. So when Nicole was leaving, because I've always Ubered or whatever, leaving or whatever transportation for, because some of my doctors in California too. But it's just the fact of getting out of LAX. And if you never driven in California, driving with 5-6 million people on the road, oh, I get it.
Mm-hmm.
Go drive it. If you're driving, and I'm not even making this up, if you're driving less than 80 in the slow lane, you're driving too slow. Period. That's real. That's real. You're driving too slow. The average speed is 90 and above. So
Wow.
that's real. Let the Jasmine show come on here. She'll tell you.
I believe it.
Oh yeah, I believe it.
So when Mahmoud was in the car, he was like, "Oh, you know how to drive? Because you got to get over. If you don't get over, you got to get off on the next exit, which is the next city, because there's a million cities in California, and just go back around." It goes. I don't know if that's like that where y'all live, but that's how it is in California. But the point is, Nicole is trying to get Mahmoud to kiss her and be all lovey-dovey in the airport. How quickly she's not doing all that? Right? He's like, "Oh, no, I don't feel comfortable." She's like, "Oh, you're in America now." I'm like, "Girl, that don't mean nothing."
Right.
That don't mean a thing. He said, "This might be the USA, but I'm still Muslim." Isn't that what he said?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, he's not going to kiss you, as much as she was trying to, put her tongue down his throat and everything. And he was like, on top of her outfit, he's like, "Cover your stomach." I'm like, "Oh, did she have on a crop top?" But it was just like, she's so thin anyways. What's the?
Yeah, it was just a little bit showing. It wasn't that much, but he was still offended.
I mean,
Yeah.
he's just in general. You know what I'm saying? I've been like, "Girl, what you do to your head?" What do you have?
Another white girl thinking she can conform, but they can't be restricted.
Well,
Right.
I'm going to say that, let me put it out there. I'm not going to say it's just one ethnic group. I think again, in my opinion, if you are going to date someone from another part of the world that's not the States, you should know. And she's not even dating, she's married. You should know what it is and what it isn't, and you can't force it. Mahmoud is by the book, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Well, so he said. I mean, we've seen him smoking, so I guess that's okay. I don't know, but he just doesn't. He told her when she was in Egypt, and he told her at the airport, "I don't do this. I'm not comfortable." So, but anyways, she's like, "So we're downtown LA. What do you think, Mahmoud?" He's like, "Oh, this is nice, but it's not Egypt. And people walking around everywhere." I'm like, "You just not in the right part of LA." And why did Rob come to my mind? I was like, "Did you go past Rob's? Go over there and show them people walking around." But that's just what I thought. The thing, I know it's being messy, right? Anyways, when they get to Nicole's place, they walk in. I wasn't surprised about the mannequins there. Speaking of mannequin, Tamika, I wasn't surprised.
Her twins.
I wasn't surprised that they were there. I wasn't surprised that they were nude. I wasn't surprised she was in the studio. I was like, this looks normal to me, as far as Nicole goes. But of course, Mahmoud wasn't comfortable. So do y'all think that
she had like a one bedroom? It looked like she had her own little room.
that wasn't like a studio, or was it one? Because the
No, it
kitchen.
was a one bedroom.
She had a room.
Yeah, she had a bedroom.
She had a bedroom. She went around the corner to the room.
Okay, that's right. I just thought that was just the bathroom right there to the side, but maybe. Do y'all think that she should have had clothes on those mannequins? Because go ahead.
She should have cleaned up a little bit more.
That too.
Yeah, but I mean, she could have been working on something.
She could have put a T-shirt on that mannequin.
I'll be like, Mahmoud, get over it. It ain't me, boy. It's a mannequin. You gonna go to Kmart and Walmart, see 1,000 of them in Target. Like, get used to it. This ain't Egypt, bro.
Right. Yes, she's a seamstress. Yes, she's a seamstress. And I was just like, well, maybe because she knows how he is. And then he was tripping off all the pillows on the bed. I'm like, you didn't get a bigger bed than that. How are they supposed to sleep on it?
Well, she only 100 pounds wet, and he probably like 110. So
They can make that work.
Still.
It's fancy.
yeah, it's like 2 sticks rubbing together.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So what do you think about the boxer shorts that she had for him? I was like, those look too big.
They look a little big. They both gonna be in them because he gonna be on one side, she gonna be on the other. Because that's how I look.
He was upset about that because it's like she knows how I sleep in Egypt, so she wants me to wear some pajamas. I'm like, if you sleep a certain way and you're now with your wife, what difference? Oh,
He
well,
sleep fully clothed, so like he have his outside clothes on in the bed.
oh, okay. Well, I guess.
Mm.
Now, now, why was she upset? Like Cynthia was saying about the kissing and the jet lag. Why was she upset that he didn't get no sleep on the plane? I'm somebody. Well, I didn't fly that far with him either, but I'm somebody. I don't sleep on the plane. I like to observe who is walking past my aisle. Don't start that won't be me.
It ain't.
I don't like that. I can't get that comfortable. I can't. You know what I'm saying? If you walk past the aisle, I'll be like, yeah, they've been in bathroom too long. We better have some air marshals on this plane.
Oh no, you be one of them whispering like, you watch him, girl? Why you keep talking? He keep talking.
Anytime you saw that, right? Yeah, I don't know why. I just can't get that comfortable on the plane. I can't. So, anyways, but why was she upset that he was tired? I mean, he came from Egypt to LA. I'm sure that was a good 15 plus hours on the plane. He can't be tired.
Right.
You know, so
yeah. And then do they pass the dateline where they got to like relive the day or something? Is Egypt that far?
What time is it in Egypt? It's 1:48 a.m. in Egypt right now. So 6, 7, 10, 11, 12, 1. Okay, so
it's only 6 hours? 7 hours?
That's what it said.
Oh.
That's what it said.
Okay. Well, maybe Egypt, because I know, trying to just look at the map, trying to picture it, because there's like a dateline where it'll be tomorrow.
Yeah, the international dateline. No, that's probably Emily crossed that dateline, but maybe Mahmoud came the other way. I don't know. Well, anyways, I think she's expecting too much of Mahmoud, and always does. So this train wreck, I'm ready to see it. Phil Foster Dogman says jet lag is no excuse for a person not liking and controlling their partner. Remember Eves and Mahmoud? They end up saying Eves DB'd him. Oh, really?
Mm.
Wow. Okay. And why she only had a DiGiorno pizza ready for him? I'm like, girl, you couldn't even got the little meal and stuff. Anyways, Nicole weren't doing it right. All right. So let's move on to Sophie and Rob. They're living in separate places. Rob says he's cared about the sanctity of the marriage, like he always does. He wants things to work. Sophie says she feels pressure to move back in with Rob. She says she doesn't feel comfortable. I'm like, move back in. So are you telling me once you got married, moved to Austin, you didn't move in? Right? Because that's what she's giving to me. Like she didn't move in. I'm like, that's
they don't know how to problem solve. They don't really. They need to go to counseling. If anything, they don't need to try to fix their issues.
Yeah. Well,
I saw something today. Did you see it about them?
I glanced at it. I didn't read it. I saw the headline.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't know if you saw what I saw. There's different things going around. Anyways, Rob gets home, and I thought about you, Devontae. Walk into those tarantulas. Once again, I know it's a different show. So kids are at their father's, and men are collecting tarantulas on these shows.
What in the world?
He was like, oh, Mama's not coming home tonight. I said, Mama.
Not you talking to the spiders.
Yeah, he was.
Excuse me. So I said,
Well,
Rob,
he had a nice apartment. Looks nice, Rob. You done upgraded. Come on now. Well,
I was like, that's shady production. I'm like watching him walk in.
they should have did the thing where they got to where it make a noise and it be air like ding bathroom.
Yeah, he's not there yet. But he pulled out her wedding band from the bottom of his drawer. I'm like, how it get in the bottom of the drawer? He's saying that, if Sophie felt a particular way about the marriage, they were still together, then she wouldn't have left the ring. I'm like, what if she was washing her hands, took the ring off, and forgot to put it on?
Exactly.
Because that can happen, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can buy that ring 20 times and you know it. She ain't leave nothing.
Yeah, but clearly to me, he was hiding it because it was in the bottom of the drawer. How would she have found it? You know what I'm saying? Because they go back and forth too with everything. So, anyway.
I just sent it to you.
Yeah, I saw it.
Okay.
I saw that.
So that, yeah.
Mm-hmm. So, because
I'll send it to me too, because I don't never see nothing.
Okay, I'll send it to you.
You want me to just show the chat?
Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I saw this coming on because I was like, they are awfully photoshopped. It says, I know you can't really see. I'll read it. Sophie Sierra split from Rob Warren from the 90 Day The Single Life. It says, rumors are swirling that Sophie and Sierra's kicked Rob Warren to the curb and is already filming for a new 90 Day Fiancé spinoff. So she's filming for a new one, must be The Single Life.
Mm-hmm.
So,
and I feel like she's going to bring up Rob the whole time.
Of course.
I was married and he didn't. That's what I watched. She's going to talk about it the whole
time.
No,
your voice too deep. You know how she's. But yeah,
I saw that. I wasn't surprised.
No, I wasn't either.
Like the mom said, they shouldn't have, got married. They didn't work through the problems. They just had problem after problem after problem, which is true. Mom, or her name is Claire, her message, it was just the way her delivery of the message is what it was. But later, Sophie met up with her mom at a bookstore. Again, shade was thrown. She's like, I don't even know why we're here because, my mom doesn't read. I'm like, your mom don't read or your mom don't read? Which one?
Right.
So Sharon says Sophie was weird and too young. Don't get her all. She's still too young. But The Single Life, if that's the show, will maybe work out better for her. And maybe to go with where her heart desires. She hasn't really gone to the other side, which she hasn't explored it. So maybe that was it. Anyways, the mom is giddy because she said, her new boyfriend who she just met in person gave her the L word, which is love. I said, here we go. Here we go. Sounding real silly. Maybe that's where your daughter got it from.
But that's what I'm trying to figure out. I said, they just keep on breezing past the fact that the mom was on drugs. I said, we just not going to talk about it? We're not going to talk about it? I don't know why she's dating him. Maybe if you wasn't high for her whole life, you probably would have figured it out. Why you talking about Rob? Oh, he's not nothing. Oh, what are you?
Yeah.
What are you? It take one to. That's why you on her, because it take one to know one. You know exactly what a loser look like, because you was a loser for a long time. Now you done got it together. You finally on the straight and narrow. Your daughter only had to grow up and marry somebody almost 10 years older than her.
Mm-hmm.
And you on here judging people. I knew it was something because I was like, why her mama look like she been through it?
She been through it. She been through the bushes. Dragged.
All her life she had to fight.
Put away wet. That's what they say. All right. Mm-hmm. Moving to Manuel and Ashley. Ashley's in confessional, still wanting to know about Manuel, the privacy, the secrecy, the kids, back and forth. Is another couple right here where Ashley should have got her stuff together before she married Manuel. Yeah. Because if it took a little bit more time to get that visa together, that's what you should have did. It's been too many years for Ashley not to know what was going on when it came to Manuel, right?
Mm-hmm.
10 years and you don't know nothing, and you still like, I talked to my mom and sister again. You know what? They are right. And nothing has changed after a year. I said, a year? Girl,
Right.
like 11 years, nothing has changed. And Manuel is still trying to convince her that his privacy is his privacy. It's hard for his kids to adjust that he came over to Rochester, New York, and he wants them to take time to get, to feel better about him moving and not being there. And then eventually Ashley will become their second mom. I said eventually. There's just way too much wrong with this. Like I said, I'm still team Manuel won the green card and Ashley just won the husband. That's it.
All right, why she keep acting like she care about the girl? You don't care about no relationship with them kids. You done had these kids the whole time, and you ain't care. You ain't all of a sudden care until your mom was just like, "What's going on with these kids?" You was just worrying about your relationship. Then you was like, "Oh yeah, that
We
too.
do got kids. I forgot all
I do
about that.
got kids. I'm their stepmother, and you ain't nobody's stepmama.
Mm-hmm.
You married to their daddy. You married to their daddy."
Exactly. Now in the beginning, so go back 10 years if the kids are teenagers. So I think they're like 13, 15, 14, 16, something like that. So in the beginning, when they were like between 3 and 6, I can see not bringing them in right away because they were too young, right? And it's brand new relationship. But as the years have gone by and she's taking trips and you know that you want, so that's on Manuel. And I agree, Cynthia. Manuel never looks happy with Ashley, and they argue too much about everything. But guess what? All the things they're arguing about are things they should have had resolved beforehand, or else going forward with marriage right now isn't it. But she sat on the stoop this time. I guess they weren't doing nothing right now. But I just thought it was funny when Manuel let out the little dog and go, "Oh, go sit out there with your mama." Go be out there with your mama. He kicked the dog out too.
So you see that article I just sent you?
I'm trying to look at it and talk at the same time. Yeah.
So I'm very surprised if what's in that article is true. I'm very surprised she didn't meet those kids because
you go ahead and talk about it.
When she was in Ecuador, his aunt and uncle were her host family.
Sound like Jenny. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, it's in the article. It said that. So basically, the article I just sent her was on sarcasm, and Ashley would tweet about the 90 Day Fiancé and the reality shows, other reality shows. So she was like talking mad mess, if you know what I mean, about everybody on these reality shows. But it said that she was that his aunt and uncle were my host parents. So I'm surprised that she didn't meet those kids if his aunt and uncle was the host.
Right.
Parent. So yeah.
Yeah,
those tweets are funny though.
Manuel said, they have a close-knit family, so what's the issue? So
right.
Manuel is definitely hiding something. I can't
absolutely.
So, yeah. All right. When we come to the fact that we think that maybe he's married or had a fiance, or maybe he got a little something with the kid's mom or something.
Something going on.
Yeah.
He got a whole nother family in Ecuador.
He got to.
So okay, let's move to finally Kobe and Emily. So they made it to Cameroon. And I looked it up. There are 25 languages spoken in Cameroon, with English and French being the top two. So Kobe's happy to be back home. He said he's getting the vibe of something he never felt before, not even when he came to America. I said, Kobe, that's because you'd home.
You home, homie?
You home, right? So Kobe's friend now. See, I don't know. I'm going to have to walk around this delicately. Kobe's best friend, Valerie, was there. Cool. Dapped up his friend. Kobe got a little girl. She looked like she's a little afraid. It's a stranger at first, right? But she comes around. The little boy is cute. Little boy is like, whoop, whoop. He's ready to meet everybody, right? Doesn't matter who.
He don't care.
Right. So Valerie said, that's the man, said that, when Kobe said that he was married to Emily, quoting a white woman, He said, Kobe, what you doing? He said, we've seen these movies of white women. I'm quoting now. This is not what I'm saying. This is what Val is. We've seen these white women in movies, and they seem to be controlling, fill in the blank, fill in the blank, fill in the blank. I'm like, I'm thinking, now, how far back of the movies have you watched is what I want to know. I'm thinking not the 99, 2000 movies. How far back, like the Driving Miss Daisies, have you watched?
Right.
That's what I want to know. You know what I'm saying? So he was like, Kobe messed up the plan. This is not what you're supposed to do. We have our own culture. Pretty much Kobe knew better. But now you got your family. We welcome you back, brother.
Exactly.
Thoughts? What y'all thoughts?
Yeah. He kind of mad. He might want to go get him a white woman himself. Join the club.
You have any thoughts about that, Devontae? Why are you in the dark? Well, we can see you watching TV.
Yeah, it's a TV. I mean, hey.
Okay.
I think everybody was just shocked that he married a white woman. What?
What? Okay. So, but no, I'm not that too. But when he's like how they see them based off of movies, I'm like, how far back in the movies?
Okay. I'm peeping. Now I see what you're throwing.
You see what I'm saying? Like, what kind of movies you
y'all watch Django?
I said,
put that on that neck.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, how far back would you watch? Anyway, so before they even leave with all their luggage, the guys and the porters and all that stuff is out there. So all the porters are having like a little side thing with Kobe. I guess, they're trying to say, hey, we need some cash. Whatever they're saying in their language, right? Emily's holding the baby like, babe. I'm like, girl, let him do it.
Back up.
You better get in the car. You better get in the car. You in Zimbabwe.
Right.
This is not Kansas, baby. Get in the car. Well, nothing you could have did anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So when they finally do get in the car, Kobe's driving his family. I guess the luggage went in another car. The dad and the mom was like, oh, this is a circus. And, do we have all our luggage? And I was like, tread lightly here, parents, because not just for Kobe, but for your grandchildren too. Because I don't know, I was trying not to, I guess, judge this scene, but there were just some things that they said that I didn't care.
It's a lot of stuff they said I didn't care for.
Mm-hmm.
But I digress. Because the dollar store went to $1.25.
Yeah.
And it's the audacity.
Yeah, they don't give me they really like black people. It's really like they daughter got Kobe and they like Kobe and that's about as far as they go. We're gonna go to Africa for the kids' sake, but we ain't coming back over here.
Yeah, we did it. We got our quota. Our Africa quota.
Right, we're gonna get to wear our little garments and do the wa la 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 dance, and that's it. We out of here.
We're gonna tell our friends we did it.
So I was just like, Kobe did say, we're not in Kansas anymore. Or maybe Emily said it, but I was just like, yeah, kind of like, I don't know, even just for the audience, even if that's how you feel on the inside, I was just like, ooh, some things don't, and like the way some things were said, they may not have been intentional, but just based off where they were. And I know you could be somewhere, because listen, when I went on that cruise, I was in a different country. I was in Honduras and I was in Belize. Now, everywhere isn't the States. I get that. And on the way to certain activities was like, where are we? But, like it's different. But at the same time, I know other people live a certain way that we don't live. And, I'm not going to make no comments. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like,
right.
You just see it for yourself. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Camera is like two different things. And sometimes there's, to me, things that you can't, once it's said, it's said. So to me, that's the impression I got from her parents, even though they may not be, but the impression I got just was kind of like that.
Kobe should have told the people as soon as they got, hey, I only got $10. So all y'all gonna get $1 a piece. So if that's too less, oh well, back up.
Cynthia said, I thought they were insulting to the African culture. I mean, it was just on the car ride starting to where they were going. But anyways, they got to the hotel. So the next morning we see them again. The friend picks them up, takes them to an African clothing store to get things. And Kobe is like, I want to wear traditional garments so that we're showing respect to the family. I thought that was nice of Kobe. And on top of that, I think they should have did that anyway. Shouldn't have been a suggestion. Should have been like, hey, we're going to go to, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So Emily's like, I want everything in here. The dad and mom kind of was like looking around. I'm like, this is not the time to look uncomfortable. You know what I mean? Because didn't they say that they were outnumbered? Is that a quote? Now it's like, the next time, in my opinion, we see Kobe and Emily, they need to be at Kobe's family's place, wherever they are. Because I'm like, I don't want to hear any more side comments about mom and dad saying things that's coming across real crossing the line. You know what I'm saying?
Real Karen-ish.
Listen, when he put on that hat, he was like, Wakanda. I was like, no, he didn't.
Like, sir, that is a Marvel movie. It's not a real place, sir.
Right. But it's the point of he thought he was doing something with his whole chest, like Wakanda. I was like,
but
no,
listen, remember in Coming to America, was it? No. It wasn't Coming to America. It was Trading Places with Eddie Murphy when they put on the African garb.
Okay.
That's how they all looked when they came out.
I actually thought Emily looked nice because Emily knows her husband and she knows, he's traditional, things like that. I thought they looked nice. Mom and dad look out of place. Now, I did see Pillow Talk. And did y'all see Pillow Talk?
Yes.
I did.
And it was Andre, Elizabeth and Andre. Andre said, and I thought it was kind of funny. He said, oh, and the dad's hat was backwards too. Andre said the dad don't look like he's wearing a traditional garb. He looks like the Pope. I was like, he kind of did look like the Pope with the hat on. But anyways, I just really hope that they meaning Emily's parents, don't have that side conversation with the family, because I don't know, right. I just don't like that. You know what I mean? I just don't like it. And I just don't like that. They are in Africa. I don't care if they were Asia or wherever. You know what I'm saying? This is Kobe's family. This is what you're going to expect when you go somewhere that's predominant, a certain region.
Right.
This is not the time for all that extras.
What does she do?
Emily's a stay-at-home mom. She used to be a nanny till she got pregnant, and then had
so
to.
She always ain't basically did nothing all her life. Okay.
Oh, Cynthia said not just mom and dad, but Emily asking where the animal. She did say, you know what, we're gonna move past that.
Right. Let's talk about. I thought I was gonna see an elephant, girl. You ain't Google the Cameroon. You ain't in a safari.
She was like on Lion King.
Right. She probably thought she was gonna see. I bet you she's like, I thought I was gonna see people with spears and huts.
I mean, when she gets to where she's going, she might.
She just might. Yeah. Be careful what you wish for.
You talking about you want to see lions? I don't want to see them.
It's just the fact of
the Lion King.
It comes across, because we're talking about them. Like I said, it doesn't matter where you are. It just comes across very ignorant, especially when Africa is predisposed to certain things that people think that are and aren't, that may not be true. And
right. They sound like dumb Americans.
It does, and it just I didn't like the way that sat, though. I didn't like the way that's marinating for me. So okay. Yeah. Next week we got Gino and Jasmine fighting over the $5,000 that Gino does not have to bring them kids over.
He like F them kids.
Like, I don't have it. I don't have it, Jasmine.
So who wants to do Jasmine? Which one of y'all want to do Jasmine? I'm going back to bed.
I should have never came here.
We so tired of her going back to Panama.
Like, I booked your ticket.
You can't even go now. You don't have a car.
Right.
Like, where you going? Because you stuck here for another couple months.
Yeah, at least 6 months.
Oh, she can't travel?
No.
I mean,
not if she get a green card.
So she couldn't get on the plane legally at all?
Nope.
Damn.
She stuck.
She said she can't
She
go.
stuck like peanut butter at the roof of your mouth.
Well, better put your Michigan hat on. Put your hat on.
All right, Nicole and Mahmoud. How you say his name? Mahmoud or Mahmoud?
Mahmoud.
Is it with a or without?
Dum.
Glad to.
Yeah, Mahmoud.
Mahmoud.
Right. Well, it's the next day. I guess I don't know which beach she's walking around, but she got Mahmoud walking around the beach as if he's never seen water before. But it's different in LA, right? So
can't be look better than Egypt. Ain't no way.
Well, he's just looking around, the sights and stuff. So, I mean, is he like staring at other women or what? Because she's like, oh, if you're going to look at other women.
No, he stared at that lady in the hijab.
Mm-hmm.
He stared at the lady in the hijab. And he probably was just like, he probably was looking at it, was like, oh, he probably was really thinking like, I wonder, does she know where I can go pray at and stuff like that? She probably just overthought.
Not just that, but one, his first time in America. Two, there's women. He's not used to seeing women look like this. You know what I'm saying? Look any type of way.
And how you gonna get jealous of the one he looking at that's covered up? He can't look at nothing.
He can't look at nothing. She's like, you can just go back to Egypt if I'm not, Muslim enough for you. I'm like, he just got here.
Like, sit down, Chucky.
I'm tired of her already. I'm here for the drama, though. I'm here for the drama.
She just look like Chucky.
She does.
She looks
brighter, Chucky.
Little Garfield or something. She look a little Garfieldish. She's just like
Garfield is cute. Don't do that to Garfield.
Kobe introduces Emily and her family. And I guess Kobe's dad said he doesn't acknowledge the American wedding, so to get married in Cameroon. And Emily acts like she don't want to do it, but she'll do anything.
Girl, you better do it.
Mm-hmm. All right. Now move to Rob and Sophie. So Rob writes a letter to Sophie, who finally comes to the house. And the message says, because I stopped it just to hear what it said, it says, don't get mad at me when you don't get what you want. Remember, we're trying to move forward. And Sophie goes, what's the point of this? I'm like, you had to write that down?
Like, Rob, how old are you?
I said, this is why it's not working.
This is exactly why it's not working.
There's no communication. It was like a 5th grade note. Don't get mad at me.
So how y'all arguing in letters?
Oh my gosh.
Just immature. Just
very
immature. That's why they got married. They on the same level.
They shouldn't be though. They shouldn't be. All right. And then Ashley and Manuel. So Ashley says she's getting help with communication with Manuel from her witchy friends. Oh, I forgot to say this too, that Ashley said in her confessional after their argument that she was going to get down to the bottom of things no matter what happened. Like she was going to blow up the spot. Miss me with that. Miss me. That ship sailed, Ashley. It sailed. We don't care. If he's using you, he's using you. This is my opinion. If he's using you, he's using you.
He's using you, girl.
Whatever candles you had and whatever all that little stuff you turn and talk about, should have did that a long time ago, girl.
Mm-hmm.
Party's over.
Right.
Her mama and them, they know that's the slow child. Like when you got a couple, you got a lot more than 3. Everybody, you got the successful one, then you got the family just know. Like, that's my sister, just slow.
Yep.
Slow.
Then finally, Liz and Ed making a cake or some kind of dessert with Liz's daughter, Riley. Ed is telling Riley to be careful. You're getting flour everywhere. And Liz is looking at him like, you're ruining the fun. It's just, we're just trying to make dessert.
Oh, Liz, it's called he old. He like 60, bruh.
Exactly.
That's how old people act. If he was your age, yeah, he be cracking jokes and all that. He seem all fun when it come to that. But at the end of the day, dude about to be 60 years old. It's gonna
Mhm.
show somehow.
He don't
Yeah,
seem like he. I mean, they just don't seem like they're happy, regardless of what we know. They just don't seem like they're happy. Period. You know
they're
what I'm saying?
never happy.
Who gonna be happy
So,
with him?
I mean, she make it seem like she wants to be, and vice versa. I just think that I don't know. He just likes to control. He likes to control Liz, that's for sure. And so maybe
Mhm.
he can control Riley. I mean, how do you make a cake or anything else like that without getting some? It's messy sometimes. You know, it's not like
Exactly.
messy,
And
but
that's a
flour
kid,
goes
bruh.
places.
That's fun. Let them have fun. Y'all got one kid. They like y'all got 20 of them.
And on top of that, again, it went from Uncle Id to possibly stepdaddy. So
Never.
that's on Liz. That's on Liz. So that
Mm.
was the episode. Like I said in the beginning, I still haven't seen the clips with Angela and Michael, so I'm not sure if they're still going to be on the season. There's conflicting reports that yes and no.
Hmm.
So have you seen the conflicting reports too?
I haven't seen anything. I thought it was some reports about uh the mannequin and Mahmoud
No,
that
that's
they were
go ahead.
that they were they took them out of promos and stuff, and because he's I don't know if he's still in for DV, but I know he did go to jail, but I don't know if he's still in jail.
Oh, okay. I don't know that part either, but I mean, I don't
Yeah,
know. We'll have to see because
that's the one. That's the one I saw.
okay. They have a lot of people on this season, and with a lot of background that's happened already. So just imagine they pulled everybody from the show. We wouldn't really have a show anymore, So
Right. Right.
well, thank you for joining. Hopefully, y'all could come back Thursday for Married at First Sight.
It's
Decision.
not over yet. Oh, it
Chloe,
is decision day.
did y'all see the schedule? That the reunion, 2 parts, is going through the 17th of April.
Oh, good. We getting closer because Jesus, this season is dragging. And I just feel like, what is the reunion gonna be about? Y'all gonna be arguing about the same stuff that we already know about on
More or
the,
less.
the after party? We just gonna re-talk about it. It's basically gonna be Love is Blind, boring reunion all over. I was just feel it. It's just pointless.
You already know. You already
Yeah.
know. I'm
Is there
still
a after? Is there an after one? Like, where are they now after the reunion, or is just the 2-part and that's it?
So we have decision day, and then after decision day, we have so Wednesday is decision day for Chloe and Michael. Then the
Right.
following week, next Thursday, is old cast members, not from this season, just in general, coming back of a where are they now and something like that. And then
Okay.
I think it's gonna be one more filler episode, and then the reunion. So I think reunion is about 2.5 weeks away. So really nothing really is happening. So, and it looks like the episode on tomorrow, or if you stream it on Thursday, is going to have different scenes of the ladies of what they're doing now too. So it's a little bit of where are they now, and then decision day mixed in with that. And I don't want to see that, but I guess they
They can give us a 30-minute episode.
Right. At this point, it's just going downhill. In flames. Just come on.
Yeah. Someone said that they had to have sponsored, pay their sponsors. So that's why they're doing these filler episodes.
Got to.
Yeah, that's about it. So, all right. Well, we'll see what Michael and Chloe have to say to see if what we heard was true or not. So we'll see.
All right.
All right.
Have a good one.
Hey. All right. Have a good one. Bye, everybody.
Bye. Take care.
Bye.